Sorry, you caught me playing with my old Game Boy SP. It's one of my favorite Pokemon games that I used to play on this. You know, it's been a while since I picked this up too. We actually charged it the other day because we were worried the power was gonna go out, and this has battery life. You know, I think some of these old technologies are kind of coming back now that we're getting to more and more subscriptions and things get more expensive. People are finding a way to revive the stuff that we used to love, like Jarrett's Game Boy Color with Tetris still loaded in the back, or I found this cassette tape not that long ago that I actually learned Silent Night on for the very first time. And then there was countless VCR tapes in our house as well because of Jarrett. There's just so much fascinating stuff in technology that I find myself getting a little nostalgic for these days. And that actually gets me into our devotional topic today. So today is day 12 of our devotional series since I missed a few from being sick. And today's topic is longing. This is the hardest part, the hurt we carry, the hope we find, by Kate Bowler. And our scripture reading today comes from Psalm 42, verse 1. As a deer longs for a stream of cool water, so I long for you, O God. And Kate starts by asking us, what are we longing for? Longing is not linear, nor is it held by the boundaries of time. We long for the beauty of the past. And I guess that's why I kind of dug out some of this old stuff here from my life, because this is the teddy bear from my favorite coffee shop when I was in elementary school. And my mom got me and my sister those teddy bears one year. And this is from, it's a Goody Tiptoes from the Peter Rabbit series. A friend from England brought her back for me. And this is a Smurf I just picked up in the Value Village, not far from here, because Smurfs seem like they're getting kind of a comeback, but they've been around for quite some time. But maybe you're nostalgic for other things too. Maybe it's an old hymn you haven't heard in a while, or you haven't sung in a long time. Maybe it's a recipe you loved that maybe it just doesn't quite taste the same it did when someone taught you how to make it. But I find nostalgia can be a hard one to navigate because we want to look to the future, but there are also things we miss from the past. And I think that's okay to miss these things. We miss people, like my Nan, who this was her prayer shawl that I gave to her years ago, and it was returned to me when she passed. I think we long for friendships we had, for all different things. And Kate says to us, longing is an ache inside our souls that starts from the seed of love. So maybe longings aren't bad, but they tell us of something truer too. So she asks us to respond by saying, what is your heart longing for today? Are you longing for something in the future, something in the past, or for what might have been? She talks about longing for things coming ahead of us, like when we'll finally have enough money, or when I finally have the vacation time I needed, or when I finally retire. All these things. When I finally feel better. When my health isn't as much of a problem anymore. And longing can be hard, but it reveals what's true in our hearts. What do we want? And maybe we can look past the longing and figure out what's at the root of that there. And sometimes it can even help us to let go. And so our blessing from Kate today is for everyday funerals. When archaeologists dig down deep in the hard-packed sediment of civilizations come and gone, they find flowers, dried flowers strewn among the bones. Someone was laid down among their people, and the first thought, the best thought, was to pull flowers from the dirt to accompany them. We know an ending when we see one. We attend funerals every day, big and small. We see our endings. Last day of school, last hope in that friend, end of this love, or that last bit of youth, last touch of their warm, paper-skinned hand before they're stolen away to braid grass into crowns with the King of Heaven. And if we're lucky, we pause once a day. We feel a kindling in our heart which reminds us, there it is, and there it goes. We tilt our hands, our heads, then glance back, fast enough to see it fade. And we feel the magnitude of such a miracle that anything, anyone began at all. And we find ourselves hearts weighed down by too much love, pulling at the grass and searching for flowers. You know, that reminds me, I've got some flowers from my ordination that I think is time to put in a little shadow box to remind me how far we've come. Where will you find your flowers today? I wish you a wonderful, wonderful evening. And until I see you again here tomorrow for day 13, 13, I bid you all a wonderful evening.